Okay, so in the last class we learned about formatting about text. So basically we learned about the font group. So I hope you all remember. Can you all see the screen? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, so just to recap all of you, this is the title bar, this is the different tabs, and the tabs are in the ribbon. And all these are different groups: clipboard group, slides group, font group, paragraph group. Wherever you see there's a rectangle, this is called a group. Okay, so last class we learned about the font group, and we learned about how to do the text formatting using the font dialog box, character changes, everything. Right, so we learned about this, how to change the size, color, different style, how to make it bold, italics, underline, strike through, subscript, superscript, change from different cases. How do we highlight? How do we change the text color? And how do we use the font dialog box? And we also learned about how to use the right click, and how you use the exactly the same functions, but you can find in the right click. So that was basically what we learned in the last class. So now today's class, we will move on to a further bit more in detail. So today is the class 5. We will have another 4 more classes for MS Word. Total of 9 classes, and then we will start the Excel classes, Microsoft Excel. Okay, so we are now almost 50% of the class completed. That means syllabus about 50% completed. As what earlier we explained, your exam scoring is based on 3 portions. First thing is, of course, exam, which we will have at the end of the course. The other 2 contributions comes from your attendance and from the homework that you submit. So I can see that some of you are very active. Immediately you are able to submit. Some people, maybe, I'm not sure why you are not able to submit the homework on time. So please message me if you need help, okay? Maybe if you don't understand the question or you have difficulties to, while you are not able to do it correctly, don't hesitate and don't just keep quiet without submitting. So if you think that is difficult, you can, if you don't want to message in the group, you can also privately send private message to me if you feel too shy. But ultimately, I want all of our class to pass the exam and get the certificate. Okay, so that is the main thing that you need to learn, understand, and get the certification, and you can move on to the higher classes. Okay, so for those who have not done the exam, the homework, please focus. You still have time to catch up. You can still go and do all your previous homeworks and submit to get the necessary points. Okay. Okay, so let's go to today's class. Today we will learn about formatting paragraph. So basically we will be learning about this group. You can see here, see my mouse. So this is the paragraph group. Here we will learn about how to change the alignment of the paragraph. We will learn there are a few styles. We will learn about how to do that. Then we learn about indent. Indent is about the position of the paragraph, which later will explain. Then we will learn how to change the line space. Space between the lines, change space between the paragraph, how you can make a border for a paragraph, how you can do a shading, how to make bullets, numbering, how to use format painter, and use the set tabs. So this is basically the subject for today. Okay, so this is exactly what I explained just now. So it's there in detail slightly. So if you see carefully, there are many icons here. Okay, so first I will just briefly explain to you what icon is for what, and then you will learn how to use it. So if you see here bottom, this 4, if you don't know any of the name, no need to worry. You can just bring your mouse to the icon. You can read, it will show you the description. Align text left, align text center, align text to the right, and justify. So there are 4 icons. This is used to basically do the paragraph alignment. Okay, so later you will see how to use this alignment. On the top, you see like points, dots. This is called bullets, and this is numbering. This is about listing as well. So this is about you put point by point. These 2 icons that you see is for indenting. This is to show the paragraph alignment. Later I will explain to you. This is for line spacing. This is used for shading. And this is to make borders. And the last one you will learn is about sorting. So this is just all the icons. I will repeat now exactly whenever I teach you, you will learn it again. So first we will focus on how to do the paragraph alignment. Okay, you see now I have a example paragraph. I have typed this. So we will learn how to do the paragraph alignment. So whenever you want to make a paragraph alignment, you just select the paragraph, how you want to align, and you choose the style. Okay, so I want the left align. So I click on this. You can see on the left, everything is on the straight line. You can see everything is a straight line. But here you can see there's a lot of space here and there. Because of based on the word space, this word cannot fit here. So that's why the word has shifted to the next line. But you can see the profile is not straight line like this. So this is called left indent, left alignment. Okay. Now, if you want this to be center aligned, some people will like this at certain situation. If you do this, you can see whatever you type is aligned center to that particular line. So this line is aligned, the space is optimized on both sides. You see here, this is the guide. So there is a small space here, it's a small space. So it just aligns it in between in the center. So this is called center align. The next, if you can select, you want to do the right alignment text. You can see here, I'm going to click on this. It's exactly the same like the left, but you will see the straight line, everything is aligned starting from the right. And on the left, you have a lot of space. So this is called right align. The last one is called justify. So when I click on this, you see it evenly balances on both sides. Left and right is on the same line. So the computer automatically increases the space between words to make it look nicer. Right, you imagine just if I go back, look at this paragraph and compare to the other one, what I did just now, the justify. You can see it's very different, looks more presentable. So mostly in documents, we try to use justify, but of course there are times where you need left or right or center, you can choose to use so. Okay, so if you are just preparing any report, try to use the justify to look more neater and presentable. Okay, you can see here in justify, it gives you the explanation. Align text to both left and right, adding extra space. So it looks very clean on the left side and the right side. So this is about aligning the paragraph. Any doubts on this for anybody? This is quite simple. Anybody got any doubt? I can repeat again any one step if you want me to repeat.
For me, no doubts.
No doubt. Okay. Ganesh, okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Muthukumar?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. So this is basically about the alignment of paragraph. So we have covered these topics. Next is called indent paragraph. Okay. So anything, first step is selection. Okay. So remember this in mind. Whenever you want to make any changes in Word, you have to select the word or line or paragraph. So now we are learning about paragraph. So I select the whole paragraph. So I want to change the indent. So what is indent? Okay, you can see here. When I click on this, it shifts. And what you can see here, this is changing, right? It's like you are using the tab button. So this is called paragraph indenting. Why we do so? Sometimes maybe you are preparing a report, for example. You want to put a picture here. Then you want to write a paragraph here. So at that point, this will be very useful for you. Okay, normal time, usually, of course, if it's purely Word document, you don't need to write anything. You don't need to use this for in commonly. But if you are preparing a report with some picture or graph or some anything you want to insert here, this is very, very useful. You can see that it is keep shifting by like using the tab. Just go to here, increase the indent. It will keep shifting. You maybe want to shift it back, you can use the decrease indent. It go back to the original condition. Okay, so if you want to do only for one paragraph, you can select this, increase indent. It will just only one paragraph. You see the other paragraph still remains the same. Previously, I selected both paragraph also change. So that's the difference. So whatever you highlight, only that portion will change. So this is called indent of paragraph. Next, we will learn about line spacing. Okay, so when you prepare any document, you can see there's a defined space between the two lines. You can change this by selecting the paragraph. You can see here, this is called line spacing. You click on the arrow. Default, it will be always on 1. If you want to increase the space, you can increase. So you see the difference now compared to these two paragraphs. The space between the two lines are increased. That is called line spacing. Default is 1, but you can choose to increase depending on your needs. So there is no hard and fast rule. What is the space you need? How you want to present the document? You can try to adjust and try. Okay, so now I want to increase to 2.5. Let's try and see whether it looks nice. Maybe not so nice. So you can just try and see what suits for you. Okay. So this is called line spacing. So I will just go back and change it to probably 1.5, 1.15 or 1.5. Yeah, this is okay. If you want to go back to even smaller space, just select it and change to 1. It goes back to the original condition. So that's the change. So this is how you need to increase or decrease the space in between the lines. So now if you want to increase the space between the paragraphs, you just select, go here, remove space before paragraph or remove space after paragraph. You click on this, it will change. See, the space is reduced. Add space before paragraph. Okay, please. Of course, the other easy way is you can also just use enter button to increase a line, right? You just keep here, press enter. So this is another way, but just you need to understand how to do that. You don't want the space, you can just use the backspace. You'll also be able to remove. This is what normally most of the people try to do, but there is alternate way to do using the paragraph spacing. Okay. So any doubts on this so far? You can also go to the line spacing option, and here there is a lot of changes that you can do, but I think it's too detailed for you. So at this moment, you don't need to understand all these things, but you can try to practice. It's the same thing. You can increase 1.5, double. So there's a lot of criteria you can try. But at least you need to know the basic things to change using the numbers here. Okay, so we have covered line spacing and paragraph spacing. Next, we will go for add borders and shading. Okay. So now you have written some paragraph, you want to make it highlighted. So what we can do? Anybody can answer how I want to paint it to yellow color? What tools I can use? Anybody can tell me how I can do? I want to make it bright. Anybody want to give a try?
So we can use the printing tools for the writing letter center one.
Sorry?
For the last class, you
This one.
yes.
Okay, yes. That is one way to do it.
This one, whole thing highlighted now, but we can use on also letter only one single letter.
Oh, sorry, your voice is not clear. Can you repeat again?
We can use the beside this tools also for the letter only the color.
Yes, you can use the letter only color. You can do that. Right. So there's another tool for shading. What you can do is select, you can see the fill color, right?
Yeah.
This is called shading.
Shading.
So you choose here. You can choose. You use this. This is a bit different. You see what is the difference? When you use the highlight, it highlights the line, and there is a small space between the two lines. But when you do the shading, it is like just painting the whole paragraph. Highlight is like using a highlighter to mark in your book. So the book color is just white, right? But you just highlight line by line. So that is called the highlighter or the highlighter option in the font. You see, this is called text highlight. Here we did. But this is the difference. You see here, there's no space. The whole paragraph is filled with the shading. So this is the shading. So there's a slight difference. So according to your needs, you can decide what you want. You either you can use the highlight or you can use the shading. And now same like highlighter, you can change the colors. Whatever color you want, you can choose. You can see there are so many colors here. and what all the standard colors are here. If you want to create your own color, you can go here. Click on more colors. Just move your mouse and try to find your own color. Okay, maybe I find this color is okay for me. I like it. I just say okay. You will get this color here. So this is about changing the color. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so you can just try to practice and see all these options. So this is called shading. And sometimes you need to make it very obvious. Like in newspaper, sometimes you read certain article is in like a box. So you want to make a box. So how do you do that? Select this. And you can see here, there is a border. So click on the small icon here. There are many options here. So if you just need a box, you can just select outside border. When you select this, you can get the box on 4 sides. If you don't select this, you select the other option, of course, you will get the, for example, if you just select left, is different. So best is you put outside borders, everything. So you get the box. Is this clear? Anybody got doubts?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Sab Ali, you just
Yes.
joined today, is it?
Yes, yes, sir. Today I am to join first class. Last time I tried to join because of something problem. That's why I cannot join. So I am to new colleague.
Okay, but are you familiar with Word or you are learning first time?
No, I am to can join. A few days ago, my father passed away. That's why I cannot join. So I am to prepare also mindset not good. So today I am to join.
Okay. Okay. So no problem. Later, maybe you can message me.
No, okay, no problem, sir. I am to.
Any help you need, you ask.
Yeah, I into something understand. Little bit understand that the word how to make the paragraph little bit. So I to need to more learn and help you. That's why I am to do it.
No problem. Any help you need anytime, you can always message me. I will help.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, sir. I can share with you this
Okay.
the example storing hair, grace, red, ilibe, drama. This thing this what
Which one?
the example storing the 5 number.
Yeah, we will teach. We will teach.
Yeah. These are the many things. So into can something the first one, this one what example story this.
Yeah, this one we have not teach yet. I will teach now.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So we have learned so far about up to borders and shading. So we have covered all these topics. Next, we still have bullets and numbering, format painter, and set and use of tabs. Okay, so we will go to sorting first. Of course, there's a sorting is not here. So I will show the sorting and then we can go to the bullets and numbering. Okay, so now you have some text here. What is sorting? Sorting means arranging.
Yes.
So sorting is arranging. So how do I arrange this? You have typed all the names. You can see it is in a random order. So now I want all these names in ascending order, for example, by the name. You can do that by using the sort option. When you click the sort, you will see this box opening up. And what do you want to do? Sort the paragraph using the text in ascending order. So I click OK. You see it changed to ascending order.
Sir, I am to open with the short texts. So I am to go the paragraph writing here. This one.
Sorry.
No, I have to open the this option one link, right? The short text.
Yes, sort text. You click the
Yes,
sort
yes,
text.
yes, I go ready, but this short by paragraph and then by
Text.
etc etc. So I have to go. Yes, I see ready. So I have to which one go?
You see, as you see the screen,
Yes,
sort
yes,
by paragraph,
yes,
by text in
yes,
ascending order. Then you
yes.
just click OK.
Okay, okay,
Just click OK, it will sort.
okay.
Okay. So you can see the name Anna, Balu, Caleb, Dharma, Ilava, Fred, Guru, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. It's in a order. Now maybe I want it in the reverse way. So it's the same way. You just go click on the sort. I want to sort the paragraphs by text in descending order. I can click on this. Okay. It sorts by descending order. You can see it automatically changed. Same way you can also use using number. You can use sort paragraphs by number in descending. But if you use the numbers here, you're not using numbers here. This is the bullets. So in this case, you should use the text. Use the text, sort in ascending. Okay. So you can try this and practice. Okay, so we have learned about sorting. Next is about bullets and numbering. So we will use the same example here. So you can see here, this is the bullets icon and this is the numbering. So what is bullets? So sometimes when you read articles or prepare document, you want to write in point form. So maybe you want this to be in point form. So you select here and you click on this, it will select the bullet. Now the next line you want it to be in bullet, you can just enter, it will change to a bullet. So if you want every line to be a point, for example, you can just enter, it will become a bullet. And you want to change this to different design, you can choose. Okay. So this is very simple. Let me repeat one more time. So if you want to, for example, any text that you want to show in bullet points so that it is very clear point by point, you can just click on the first thing and click on the bullets. So the first bullet comes. Then when you see where the next point should come, you just enter, it converts to the next bullet point. So now I want this line to be the next bullet point, it changes. You want to change this to different design, you go in and you can select whatever you want. And you don't like the bullets, you want it to be numbers, you can also do so. You just go and click the numbers, how you want the numbers to be. I want it to be 1, 2, 3, or I want it to be alphabet ABC. It's very simple. You just, since you already selected, it will change. You want the Roman numbers, you can do whatever you want. Is this something you have any doubts?
Yes, sir. This you have the numbering and this one. Do I want to go where the numbering and the fullest one?
Okay.
Yes, you have the room. The 1, 2, 3, right? The yes, yeah, like that. I go which function upside.
Okay. You see here.
Yes.
You see my icon here.
Yes.
You see here bullets.
Yes.
This is bullets. This is numbering.
Bullets. How can come, sir?
Yeah.
Which option go?
You just keep here. You click on the bullet. Just click.
This corner on the bullet.
You want to change the design, you go to the small triangle, the menu here. you can go and change.
Oh, okay, sir.
You want another line to bullet, you just keep here, enter.
Okay, sir.
The next line you want, enter.
Yes, sir. Now understand. Okay.
Okay. You want the design to change, you just select all the paragraph, go to the small icon here to change the design. I want the arrow, you can change arrow. You want number, you just go to the number, you select the numbers.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of the class, I will also send the recorded videos of the today's class. So any point you during the practice, if you cannot remember, you can always refer to the video and you can see how I did it. So that will be helpful for you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So this is about bullets and numbering. Okay. So we still have two more topics. Using format painter and use and set tabs. Okay, since we are doing the paragraph, I will teach you about the tabs first before we go for the format painter. Okay, let me just remove all these. Okay, so now setting tabs. You must have all used the tab button in your computer, right? So there is a tab button. You see here in the screen, this is the tab button, right? Okay, so this is the tab button. Now I see my cursor is here and I'm pressing the tab. It increases the space.
Sir, where go the sir, sorry, sir, I am to something. The tab button where? I am to go laptop.
In your laptop,
Yes,
your
yes.
left corner, it
Yeah.
should be in the third or fourth button, the left side.
Left side, third and fourth bottom.
You see here? Are you able to see the thing?
Yeah. This the tab.
In the laptop, usually is the third or fourth button on the leftmost. You have the escape button below that.
Yes, I have it. I have.
Below the escape button somewhere you should be finding it. You got it?
Yes, sir. I got it.
Okay. So this is the tab button. So when you press the tab is increasing the space. It's like more number of space than the space bar. If you enter the space bar, you just create only one character space. But when you use the tab, you get more space. Now we will learn how to set the space, how much you want. So in the paragraph,
the tab button, the two side, the Euro have the laptop.
Usually it's only one side.
No, here they have the two side, one left side, one right side.
If you have two, it's also the same. No harm. Everything is the same.
Okay.
Some model maybe they are having two buttons, but commonly only one button for tab. Shift and all this control, all these things will be two sides also. So it depends on the computer model. Okay.
Yes, correct. This is also same. Sir, how to remove the underline?
Yeah, I will show you again. I think
Hello.
Sister is here for taking attendance. Maybe we can take the attendance first. Kavita sister, you want to take the attendance?
Okay, brother.
Yeah, okay. So maybe friends, all of you can on the video while we take the attendance, and I will stop the sharing.
Okay. Ganesh, brother?
Shakil and Ganesh, yeah.
Shakiri, brother, can you on your video? Okay, Brother Ganesh. How come one and Ganesh? Brother Shakil, your video now it's off. Can you on it? Oh, okay. Brother Redmi, actually, you have to keep the video on until I say, okay, I took the attendance. So Ganesh brother, you have to keep on the video, and Shakil brother also. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, sister.
Yeah, so whether I need to show the, the work, brother, now?
Yeah, you can show, sister.
Okay.
Okay, so I was about to start about formatting. Okay, and I think you asked about how to remove the underline, right? Somebody asked me about how to remove the underline. This we learned in the last week. I will repeat one more time. So to make it bold, underline is all in the font group. So font group is here. So in the font group, if you see, there is an underline. You click on it, the underline will be removed. You want it again, you select and you just click on it, you get the underline. So is it clear now? Just now, one of you asked, right? Very quiet. Okay. So next we will learn about how to set the tabs. So to set the tab, you look at the paragraph font at the right bottom corner. There's a small icon here. So click on it. You got this window. We used this previously for the line spacing. It's the same window. And you can see here there's a tab. So click on the tab. You have the tab window. So you can increase the space. Once you increase this, you press, the distance is different. So this is about changing the tab. The final topic for today is about a formatting painter. Format painter. So you can see a small brush-like icon here. Actually, this is very, very useful. So what this does is like copy the format of one text to the another. Right, copy and paste, what it does, it copies the text and you get the text in other place. Here, what it does is whatever the format in the text is applied to the rest of the text. So let me show you what does it mean. Okay, so maybe I will just change this to this format, for example. Okay, so this is the format. So now I'm selecting this. I click on the format painter. You see the brush, the mouse changed to brush symbol. That means it's now like painting. So I select this. It automatically updates the format same like this text. What are the changes? It changed the position. Is center aligned. Previously was on the left. Is highlighted to yellow. Is underlined. The font size change. The color change. So imagine if you want to do this, you have to do how many steps? You have to do in many, many steps. First of all, you need to keep here and then you need to change the center. Then next step, what you need to do? You need to do the highlighter. Next, you need to do the underline. Because the color is different, you are not able to see the underline. You need to change to bold. So many steps are involved. But instead of that, you are doing in a simple step. You just want this to be done. You select this. You click on the format painter. You see the brush. You apply where you want. So this exactly the text here, which was like this, changed to this because I wanted this same format. So this is called format painter. So now you have so many changes to be done. Now I have 4 places. But now I did one time. Now the icon changed back to the pointer. So I cannot do again. So I need to select this again and do one more time. So instead of that, there is again another simple option. There's an easy way. If you want this format to be applied in many places, you use the same tool, but you double click. So you first time I click only one time. Now I'm using it 2 times. So now I want to apply here. I want to apply here. You see the brush symbol still exists. So I want to apply here. And I want to apply here.
Hello, sir. I'm Steven.
Yes.
Sir, how to remove the underline?
Yes, just now I explained, I think you got disconnected. Okay, I will explain to you. Let me finish this, then I will teach you. Okay. Let me finish this,
Okay,
then
sir.
after this I will teach.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, so this is the difference. When you do format, if it is just one time, you just use single click. You select this, you do a single click. So you can do it like a one time. But if you want to do it for many places, you select the format that you want to do, you double click. Once you double click, you can do it at multiple places. So this is a small trick. Okay, anybody got doubts on this format painter? Is this clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. So just now our friend asked about how to remove the underline. I repeated. So just for, since he got disconnected, I will teach one more time. So any text you want to remove the underline, you select. You see the font group. Okay, see the font group, there is an underline, U with a line. So you click on this. The line is removed. You want the line to be again, you select. It's the same button. It's the same icon. You want to make the line or you want to remove the line, is the same. If the line is there, it will remove. If the line is not there, it will create the line for you. So same goes for all these things. Bold, italics, strike through is the same function, same way it works. You see here, format, bold. I click on it, it removes the bold. I want it to be bold, I select, click the same button only. So there is no 2 different buttons, same button. So this is how you underline or you remove the underline. So any doubts for anybody so far on today's lesson? We have covered quite a bit today. Any doubts? So maybe we just do a small recap. So Shakil, can you tell me how to do the shading of this paragraph?
Okay.
I want to do this paragraph. I want to do a shading. Can you explain how we can do? We just try to recollect what we learned today. Any volunteers? Anybody want to explain? Why everybody is quiet? No, nothing is right or wrong. Okay, so don't worry. Just try. So to do a shading, select, go to the shading, choose the color. So this is shading. You want to do borders, is the same. You select, do the border. Okay, bullets. Anybody can try to explain how to do the bullet? Ganesh, you want to try?
Yes, sir. The one, starting one, you just move to the click to bullet. Where's the end? You start.
Very good. Very good. Then I want the next line. I click here and again enter. Right. So how to change the bullet design now?
Now we could change like aroma. You can change
Yes.
any alphabetic Roman and
I
1,
can
2, 3
select.
also can.
Very good. Excellent. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. So this is all about for today. So the class today topics we have covered. So please go back and practice. We will share some homework also later. So please practice, and any doubts, please ask us. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. If no doubts for anybody, then we can end today's class. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you so much, sir. Good night, sir.
Bye.